morning dew. Her hands weave magic, making old feel new. In her eyes, 1,000 stories bloom. She's got a kaleidoscope spinning bright, colors of love spilling into the night. Echo, echo, your heart's a rainbow glow. Every shade of joy, every seed you sow. Your kaleidoscope of happiness, it shines, it shows. Echo, echo, your love's the brightest flow. She braids her granddaughter's hair, whispers of the sea, tales of stars and moons where dreams roam free. Her laugh's a symphony, a gentle dancing spree.
Hello, I'm just sitting back here just a dancing. Happy Wellness Wednesday, everyone. Thank you for joining me today here at Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Hello, Vince. Hello, Miss Betty. Thank you so much for coming. We have got some announcements today. I want to give away my free memberships. And we want to welcome in October. Can y'all believe that it is October? I can't hardly believe that it's already October. That means 2 more months, it'll be Christmas, and then it'll be 2026. And then my birthday in January, and I'll be 63. Woo! Listen, y'all, last year at this time, we were under the effects of hurricane. Yes. If you remember, I was without power. We went and stayed in a hotel for about a week because of having no electricity. We stayed home for 4 days without power, and then I needed a shower. And so we ended up having to go. And my sister was kind enough and blessed us with a room for the week. And so we loaded up Chloe and we went on an adventure. One of the things that happened during that week is I met my great friend Elisa from Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life, or you might know her as Creative Moments 92, or as Dreamland Soundscapes. But I was doing a live stream from the hotel, fussing about, being out of my house and, having the hurricane and everything. And she popped in the live and we talked during the live stream, and we have talked almost every day since. So thank you to the hurricane and to God for allowing me to meet Elisa. It has been a wonderful friendship. We have gotten very close. We are planning a meet where we're going to get together in person, which will be absolutely fantastic. So that's my first announcement. Second announcement, I want to ask for prayers for my friend Kathy, who is right now undergoing surgery. She's having a total mastectomy. She does have breast cancer. We haven't known for very long, but it's a pretty aggressive form. So she is having the surgery. She went into surgery about 8 o'clock this morning. They said it would take probably 3 to 4 hours. So I'm in contact with her daughter who is there at the hospital. I am going there this afternoon. We're not sure how she's going to feel when she wakes up and whether or not she'll want company today. She may want to wait and have company tomorrow. So I may be going to visit her tomorrow. But she will be staying at her daughter's after a couple of nights in the hospital. And they live in the same town, or her daughter lives in the same town my daughter lives in. And so this weekend, I'm sure I will be going over there and spending some time with her. So please, if you pray, please pray for my friend Kathy. Pray that her surgeons and medical team do an amazing job and that she has an easy recovery. All right, that brings me to announcement number 3. Happy birthday to my friend Mac over at Surviving Together. Happy birthday. She will be live tonight at 6 p.m. And if you're not busy, I'll put her link in the description box. And if you're not busy, go by there and wish her a happy birthday tonight. Hello, Ark. Welcome. Then my other birthday announcement is for my good friend Stephanie. Hi, Caleboo. Stephanie at the WSFM channel. It is her birthday as well. She's 60 today. And she did put out a short, and I put out a birthday post for both Mac and Stephanie. So if you see Stephanie around today or tomorrow, wish her a happy birthday. Okay? All right. Now to talk a little bit about Wellness Wednesday. I do have 2 fall collaborations I'm involved with. I'll be talking about in just a minute. But first, let's talk a little bit about Wellness Wednesday. You know, I have been going through a lot of transformation and a lot of changes in my life in the past year. Probably the biggest thing is I've lost 103 pounds. It's been 14 months since I had my surgery, and I finally crossed that 100-pound mark, which I am so thankful for. But even more important than the weight loss, I am off 19. I had 19 prescription medications I was taking before I had the surgery. I now take 6. So I'm off 13 prescription medications, including I was taking 200 units of insulin a day. I no longer take insulin. I also was taking blood pressure medication, which I was able to cut in half and then eventually come off of. So health-wise, I'm doing great. I'm putting out the exercise videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do them as a premiere. A lot of you have popped in and encouraged me to keep going, and I appreciate that so much. I am trying to firm up and tone up my problem areas and my loose skin. I don't plan at this time to have skin removal surgery, but we'll see. They say it becomes a real hassle once you've lost the weight and you have that hanging skin. And a lot of people have the skin removal surgery afterwards, but I'm not planning on it, but we will see what happens. There she is. There's Elisa. Yes. I was just telling them how it's our friend anniversary, that we've known each other like a year now. So I'm so happy, and I'm so happy that you're here. Anyway, one of the things, along with my weight loss journey and my healing journey, I've been trying to declutter and downsize. I do live in a 1-bedroom apartment, me and Chloe, which is plenty big enough for us. But I've had baby girl here for 4 years, Monday through Friday, 10 to 12 hours a day. So I have lots of baby things and baby toys. And so I am in the process of going through and getting rid of a lot of that kind of stuff. And Monday, I finally got around to taking pictures of the items I'm going to try to sell. And yesterday I got them listed on Facebook Marketplace in my local area. And at 1:30 this afternoon, I'm meeting three different people to buy three of my items, which is wonderful. Um, and then I have a bag already in the car to donate to Goodwill. I have a half of a tote that I will put into a bag, and I'll be taking that with me when I go to Goodwill. I'm going to wait probably until next week and see if I sell these items, because if I don't sell them, they're going to be donated to Goodwill. So, um, yes, you have to declutter. I tell you, I used to have a rule that anytime something came into the house, something else had to go out. And that's a good rule to have, but sometimes you don't always know what it is you want to get rid of. And sometimes you hang on to things um, because you don't know if you're going to need them or not. For instance, when I got home from the hurricane last October, the town I live in, they had, help here because so many people were displaced and struggling due to that hurricane. And they were giving away boxes of the military ready-made meals. I forget what they're called, but they're the shelf-stable rations, like what they feed the soldiers. And so I had gotten 4 cases of those. So, and there was like 10 or 12 meals in each case. And I had put them up on the shelf in my laundry room. And I didn't know if I would have to eat them or if someone I would know would be, have a time that they needed food. I didn't really know, but I knew that God had blessed me with them. And so I was hanging on to them until I could figure out, where the need was to use them. My Nightbot is talking about donations for the little food pantry box here in my little town. I do want to thank Marina. She's a relatively new friend to the channel, but she did donate $5 to put food in that food box. And so I will be picking up something when I do my monthly shopping to go in the food box. But also, um, I was on Facebook. There was a young lady in my area that was in a predicament, staying in a hotel or a motel in need of food. And so I donated those meals to her. And she was so appreciative and so thankful. And she didn't ask for money. She didn't care what the food was. She just needed food. And I explained to her what it was ahead of time. And she was like, yes, I will take anything. And of course, I went through my kitchen and gathered up anything I could spare and took that to her as well. So don't throw things away that somebody might could use. But on the other hand, don't allow clutter to stress you out and keep you stuck somewhere you don't want to be. Clean it out, get rid of it, donate it, sell it, give it away, whatever you have to do. Don't let it bother you. Your home should be your soft spot to fall. It should be comforting. It should be somewhere you enjoy being, decorated however you want and make it your own. And it doesn't matter if it's an apartment, a trailer, a camper, a house, a mansion. It doesn't matter. It's your home and it's where you live. So welcome God into your home and do things that make you feel comfortable in your home. It is self-care and it is part of your wellness journey. I was cleaning yesterday. I don't really like to clean. I'll be the first to admit it. I do it because I have to do it. I don't do it because I enjoy it. But I was cleaning something and it dawned on me how thankful and grateful I was that I had that item and that I had used it and that I was able to clean it. Sometimes we get so busy and so wrapped up in our lives that we forget to be grateful. We forget that gratitude is going to bring us peace and comfort. So don't forget about things like that. When you're having to do laundry, be thankful you have clothes to wear. When you're doing dishes, be thankful you had food to cook a meal. If you're mopping your floor, be thankful you have a floor and a roof over your head. Some people don't. It's easy for us to get wrapped up in poor me. Look at me. I have this problem. I have that problem. Hey, all you have to do is look around. You will find people in a lot worse financial shape than you, worse physical shape than you, worse mentally and emotionally than you are. Look at me. My good friend is facing breast cancer, having surgery. She has two daughters who could have that breast cancer gene. So that family, and then she has two granddaughters as well. So there might be four women there that will be touched by this breast cancer as well. So be thankful, you know, that you're healthy. I got a letter the other day. It's time for me to schedule my 6-month checkup on my breast issues. And it always gives me a sense of panic and a sense of dread because it seems like every time they find something, I have to go for further testing. I have to have a breast ultrasound. They always want to do a biopsy. I had a bad experience with the biopsy last time. So I don't really want to do it, but of course I will, because if it is breast cancer, I need to find out about it early and I need to get it taken care of. So just be thankful. You never know what's going to happen. Like they say, we're not promised tomorrow. It doesn't matter how good you live your life today and what you accomplish today or what you leave undone. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. And that's just how it is. Thank you, Alyssa, for using the emojis, and thank you for being a member. Hello, Shantirement. Welcome, welcome. I'm sure Shantirement remembers the hurricane last October, and I was in the hotel and all that mess. She's been with me or they've been with me for a while, Michelle and Nelson, and I appreciate them and enjoy their content so much. I'll have to go back in and put their link in the description as well. Let me start me a note because, I like to give people shout outs when I have talked about them. So we got Elisa, we got Matt, Stephanie, and Shantirement. Just to mention a few. We will put you all in the description for shout outs. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hello there, Tasty Peanut. Tasty Peanut, are you really as beautiful as your icon? I think that is a beautiful icon. Of course, I know it's probably AI generated. And I don't like not knowing if people are male or female or really anything about them. But I just call you Tasty Peanut, and I like your icon and I like your videos. So I'll give you a shout out too. Let me put you on my list. All right. Let me go ahead. And there's Handcrafted by Jackie. She goes live normally 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. She does all kinds of crafts. She does diamond painting. She does paper crafts, I believe. I know she does crocheting. And there's BJ from BJ's Misadventure. Hello, BJ. Welcome everybody coming in. Um, Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time over on Vicky and Lori's Variety Vibes, they are having their first live stream of their book club, and it is a mystery book club. Our own Texas Regina is involved with that as well, and I'll be there. I love mysteries. I love reading. Yes, Jackie, of course I remembered. Now I just have to remember to go in and give you a community post to tell everybody to go on over there and see you. And Vicky and Lori and Texas Regina. So I hope some of you will come by the book club tonight. I think Joan and Star are going to be live coloring about that same time. But if you go to their live, then just come pop over at the book club. So that'll be, fun for everybody. My schedule looks like I will be doing my trivia with Elisa, hopefully, if she's feeling up to it, tomorrow at noon. And then Sunday morning at 9 a.m., reading Max Lucado's book, Traveling Light, about the 23rd Psalm. I think we're on chapter 12 or 13, so we're more than halfway through with that. 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, we will have our Self-Care Sunday live stream with Body Illusion, and I believe we're going to be talking about all things self-care, but with a focus on meditation. And Star will be live at 11 Mountain and 1 Eastern on Sunday for Fun Day Sunday. Okay, let me see. Anything else? Oh, tomorrow night, 6 p.m., we've got KY Philly Sherry, a live stream, and 4 p.m., BJ has a premiere, the Laurel and Hardy movies. So they're silent movies, but they are hilarious, and you will go for the laugh, and then you will enjoy the conversation because everybody who goes and watches, we are all chatting in the comments during the movie. So they're about 20 to 30 minutes long. They're not, extremely long. Okay. Is that all the announcements? There's Body Illusion. She said, I finally made it. Yay. You guys just don't know. I mean, I hope you can tell by my smile and my enthusiasm when I see y'all pop in how much it means to me, because you have your own life to do. Number one. Number two, there are so many channels to support that you could be anywhere right now. And the fact that you're here with me, just makes my heart feel good. Makes me smile. I am going to look at this really quickly. I saw this on Facebook this morning, and it was talking about foods to eat before you go to sleep for better sleep. Sleep is one of the most important things you can do for your wellness. Your body needs rest. And also, when you sleep is when your body actually repairs damage at the cellular level. And that's very, very important. I never prioritized sleep in my life. I would work 2 jobs, had a child, ran a household, excuse me. And, the one thing I could do with that was sleep. The one thing I could cut out sometimes was sleep. However, the older I get and the more I learn about how my body works, sleep is very important. And I now make sure I get my sleep. And not only do I try to get sleep every night, I also am prone to take a nap because if my energy level drops, first of all, because of the weight loss surgery, when my energy level drops, I know I need to put protein into my system. But even if I put protein in and I'm still feeling it, I might need a nap. Hi, Nana. Nana's cooking and crafting corner. Welcome. So, if my body says, hey, you need to go back to sleep, or you need to take a nap, or it needs to be an early night, whatever my body wants, I try to honor that. And I miss things, because, hey, I was asleep, but I need the sleep. So here are, before sleeping, eat these foods. The first one kind of surprised me, a banana. Also, I heard the other day that a banana is a good pre-workout food because not only is it sweet and has glucose or sugar in it, it's natural, it also has potassium, and it is a good sense of fiber, and it really does help make it to where you have that quick energy to sustain you through a workout. But it says bananas, natural magnesium helps you to relax. Chamomile tea promotes calm and better sleep. Almonds, they're packed with melatonin and magnesium. So there again, they will help you to relax. Oatmeal, it increases melatonin levels. And Greek yogurt contains tryptophan and protein. And that's the same thing that's in turkey. That's why after a big Thanksgiving meal, we always want a nap. So it's funny that a lot of people eat oatmeal and yogurt and bananas for breakfast and then expect their bodies to be energized. Sounds to me like it's going to put you to sleep. So think about that the next time you're having a hard time falling asleep and you need a little help. Check out bananas, chamomile tea, almonds, oatmeal, and Greek yogurt. Sounds good, doesn't it? All right. Let's give away free memberships. You want to? We are going to have a members only live. I did put out a members only video for the 1st of October. Let me look. I believe it's on the 14th. Yes, Tuesday, the 14th at 7 p.m. will be our members only live stream. And I may or may not do a giveaway. I will let y'all know ahead of time. I am going to open another window. Maybe. My computer's been acting mighty strange lately. Let me do this. Body illusion, great idea. You could definitely mix together the oatmeal, the nuts, and the yogurt. That would be great. All right, let me see. There we go. All right. And it's there. I always get excited when I actually see it. Yeah, OBS does take up a lot of space, but I'm only using it when I need to. Okay, Jackie, congratulations. Marina, that's the lady that gave the donation. And Vicky and Lori's Variety Vibes. Great. Oh, and Seventh Son Stevo. And Maya, aka Alice in Art Supply Hoarderland. Great. All right, let's do the other 5. I know some people wait and do them at different times of the month, but I don't. Fabian Electrical Services, My Other's Keeper, Lisa D. Resident Reverend, I know who that is. That's Rad Rides. Yes. The Nishi Show. All right. Very good. Okay, let me get out of this and come back to y'all. Okay. Can you hear me? Could you hear me when I was doing that? Because I cut off the sound on the tab that I opened. So I'm hoping that y'all were not, that y'all were able to hear me. Great, great, great. So glad to have these new members. And of course, YouTube will send them an email and let them know. And hopefully they will come over and check out the channel. There are already people who check out my channel regularly, but being they have the free membership, they can see our member only content and they can come to the member only live stream and get to know me a little bit more on a personal level. Although I'm an open book, I tell y'all everything. So, all right. So we did that. Let's see. What else are we supposed to do today? Oh. Does anybody else have anything going on in the next day or so with lives? Hello, Dolly. Howdy, howdy, Kaleidoscope of Happiness and everyone in the chat. Well, welcome, Dolly, very much. So if anybody has anything they want to shout out or let us know about, just put it in the chat. I do have 2 other channels. Most of you know that I have Chloe the Chewini, and I also have Fun with Granny, Everything Preschool. I have been doing live streams on each of those channels, 1 live stream a week. I do on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I do about a 30-minute talk to parents, grandparents, and caregivers about tips and ideas about how to teach the toddlers and preschoolers things that they need to know for school. And then on Tuesdays at 11 a.m., I'm doing about an hour or so for Chloe the Chewini. And this past week, I hooked up my camera on the tripod and put a blanket down on the kitchen floor. And she actually stayed there pretty much because I kept giving her treats. And I was able to video her. So that'll be there. But I'm building a playlist on both of those channels. And I would so appreciate it if y'all would run those playlists for me. I am going to be doing live streams on the OBS, running old videos and live streams and things like that overnight. I'm going to do it on this channel, Kaleidoscope of Happiness. It will be a collection of my Suno AI generated songs that I write and Bible verses devotionals. And that'll just be something kind of, comforting, and you can just put it on and let it play in the background or, enjoy it if you've missed those videos or whatever. And then on Chloe, hers will mostly be, that'll probably be like on a Sunday night and a Monday night, maybe Sunday or Monday. And then Chloe will probably be Friday night or Saturday night, late, overnight. And hers will be some of her videos and some doggy trivia. I'm working on making the doggy trivia videos, and so I can have those on there as well. Of course, neither one of those channels is monetized. They have 300 to 400 subscribers, so they need more subscribers, but they also don't have any watch hours, really. Hello, Resident Reverend. Welcome. Yes, good to see you getting a membership. I hope y'all understand how those memberships work. You need to accept memberships live on your profile so that when a channel gives away memberships, you might get one. Now, YouTube gives each creator that has memberships 10 free memberships to give away each month to allow people to come in, check out your membership for free. If they like what they see and they want to continue the membership, it gives them a chance to renew the membership, but when the free one expires. But thanks to Blue over at Journey Mirror, we learned that in order for you to get the free memberships to give away, you have to also accept free memberships on your personal account. So make sure that that's turned on, whether you are a creator and you want to give away free memberships, or you are someone who just wants to receive free memberships. I've had mine turned on since I've known about it. I get, probably 10 free memberships a month, at least, just to me. And I do go to their member lives if they have them, and I do check out some of their member content. Of course, I'm already subscribed to those channels. That's one of the things. You have to be subscribed to get the free membership. But I do enjoy it. And there are some that I have become paid member to, and they in turn have become a paid member on my channel. So, it all helps. It really does help. I'm excited because I will be getting a YouTube check this month for the month of October. Yay! I didn't get one in September, but I should get one for October. My son-in-law's birthday is in October, so I have a gift to get for him. I have my good friend Loretta that I go out to lunch with once a month, the first Friday of every month. So that'll be this coming Friday. Her birthday is October 7th, so I'm treating her to lunch. So that's another October expense. I have a couple other people that have birthdays, or I have one that had a bereavement, so I need to send a gift for that. Anyway, I will get all of that stuff taken care of. And then my budget will be pretty tight for the rest of the month. So I do appreciate all of my members. I appreciate everyone who gives me a thumbs up, a subscribe, a share out. I really appreciate the share outs because for some reason that tells YouTube to push out the videos as well when someone shares it out. So if you're inclined to share out videos, please do so. I appreciate that very much. I also appreciate the people who give me super chats and super stickers. Those are so unexpected and so appreciated. Also, any donations to the little food pantry. I have my Cash App and my PayPal on there. Those are always appreciated and so necessary in these hard times that we are all experiencing. And I know everybody's money is really, really tight. And I'm in that same boat. I'm a senior citizen on fixed income. But, make good choices with what you do spend your money on. I don't go hog wild and buy myself a lot of, things. I'm a big bargain shopper. I did want to mention this weekend in my little rural town here is the Honeybee Festival. And so not only will we have Honeybee Festival and a parade, but a lot of the little neighborhoods will have a neighborhood yard sale going on. I've got to remember to tell my daughter that because she may want to come over Saturday morning and we might can go to some of those yard sales. That would be fun. Aw, thank you, Jackie, for sharing. I appreciate that so much. I feel like I'm begging. I don't want to be begging. I don't want to be what they call an e-beggar. And I would never want anybody to do anything that they were not comfortable with doing. Um, and he is trying to do Ocala's weather. You have to write the word weather, put the exclamation point, weather, and then the town. Yes, Honeybee Festival is really nice. They have a whole field here that they plant with all the flowers that bring all the pollinators. Um, and we have several people who have bees or beekeepers, I guess you call them, and make honey. So that's what this little town is known for, the Honeybee Festival. So, and they have little activities going on all week, but Saturday is the parade and when all the vendors will be set up downtown, which our downtown has 2 whole blocks. So it's not, very large at all. And I will try to, if I take baby girl, I will try to video it. Okay. Ocala's weather conditions are partly cloudy with the temperature of 83. The wind is blowing from the northeast at 8 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 63%. Weather for Burnaby, which is in British Columbia, Canada, that's BJ's home. Showers in the vicinity with a temperature of 57. The wind is blowing from the east at 4 miles an hour. And the current humidity is 84%. So you're pretty wet there, BJ. Hello, Star. Welcome. So I'm trying to think. My brain is like, I got up this morning, went to Monday Motivation over at Boldly Unshackled. It was very nice. I always feel good after I hear the word of God. Then I did my workout. Then I did my workout premiere. I worked on finishing up a couple of videos and got them uploaded. And then it was time for my live. So I'm doing my live. Then I'm going to go meet those 3 people that are buying something from me. Then I will go pick up baby girl at the school. Then we'll go and hang out somewhere until mama gets finished at school. And then I'll be going to the hospital, most likely to visit my friend. I'm hoping to hear soon how that surgery went. And then I'll be back home tonight and I'll be there at Vicky and Lori's Variety Vibes and Texas Regina's book club at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay. So I've had a busy day. It's going to be a busy rest of my day. You're just starting your day? Yeah. But you know what? I like being busy. I don't like feeling overwhelmed. And to me, there's a difference between being busy and being overwhelmed. Being busy means I'm able to do things I need to do or want to do. Being overwhelmed means I have to do certain things. And I don't do well when I have to do something. So I try to look at things that I'm able to do things or I'm allowed to do things, and then it makes it a lot easier. All right, let me check my messages, see if I got any word. No word yet. I'm going to message her daughter. And I know, that she's busy. excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I know that she's busy, and I hate to keep bothering her, but I want her to know I'm supporting her, and um, you know, all of that good stuff. I'm going to show y'all my diamond painting. She is still not finished. I have, let me count how many letters I have to finish up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 letters to finish. Now, that might only be, 1 or 2 diamonds. It's not like I have the whole section to do. I did this in pieces. I did do my white borders pretty much all at one time, but the colors, I'm still new to diamond painting, and I still kind of do colors at a time instead of, going across in rows. I hope to get better and learn how to do it that way, because this is kind of bad when you have to keep getting different colors out and keep going back and doing it. But you can tell I'm almost done. Probably one more time working on it, maybe, and I'll be able to have it finished. I hope so, because I'm ready to hang this one on the wall and get started on my birthday cards. Now, I was going to go and get my Christmas ornaments out to show y'all. But I have these birthday cards, and you're going to diamond paint the front. They fold, and then you have a little design on the back, and then you have, the place to write your message. And I just realized they did not come with envelopes. So I guess I will be trying to find an envelope this size. All right. That is troubling. I may send it in just a bigger mailer envelope type thing. But anyway, so I have 6 cards I want to get made. And I think I've had 6 people have birthdays, so I'm probably going to need to, send them all out once I get them done. But then the next thing I'm going to work on, and I'm going to go get those real quick and show y'all. I got a couple minutes left. I guess that's glaring pretty bad. Anyway. These are really the shiny ones. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go and see if I can find my ornaments real quick to show you all those. Now, when I say buying crafting things is as much a hobby to me as doing the craft, I'm not kidding. So, first, let me show you the Christmas ornament. I got these in hopes that I can get baby girl to do some, and gotcha. Pretty colored. And they come with the little gold string to hang them with. But look how cute they are. You can get the diamond art kits from Temu, from Amazon. Target has them. Dollar Tree has little ones. Walmart carries them. You can get them all over. Anyway, I think there's like 8 different designs. Aren't they cute? I'm excited to do these. I think this is going to be so cute. Look at this one with the reindeer. So anyway, I have, let's see, how many of them do I have? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I have 20 of those to do. That's going to take a while, but I'm going to do them after the birthday cards. So probably by November. I'm hoping to get the birthday cards done in October, and then I'll have the ornaments in November. And then I have these to work on. And what they are is cross keychains. And it comes with a little keychain. And I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're stuck together. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got 16 of these to make. And I also have these, which these they come with a little stake thing, and you can put them in your plants or really use them for any kind of decoration. They also have little suction cups. They're butterflies. And then they come with a stake and a suction cup. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. I guess you're supposed to put the stake down in the suction cup. Anyway, they also have little discs. You can put the disc on the back, and then you're going to stick it on your stick, put it in your little suction cup, I guess. Or I guess you could put the suction cup on there and just stick it on the window. Or you could put it on the stake and put the stake down in the plant, or you could just use them. And I'm going to see if I can poke a hole, if I can do a hole punch in it. And if I can, then I may make these into keychains as well. But I have a whole pile of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. And I would like to be able to send each one of my members either a butterfly or a cross or an ornament, whatever, something for Christmas. I want to give out Christmas cards with a little gift in it. So we will see how that turns out. But I got to get busy making them, or we will not be having them by Christmas. Okay. So you're going to see me doing a lot more diamond painting as time goes by, because I got to get stuff going. I got to get these things done. So that's the plan. I'm going to do the birthday cards first. Then I'm going to do the ornaments, then the book, or then the crosses, and then the butterflies. So I may not get them done by Christmas, but I'm going to try. Oh, that's quite fit there. Well, come on. There we go. So yes, and this is not any of the stuff that I bought to do for myself. I'm not sure that I celebrate Christmas as such. Okay. They look like a lot of fun. So cute. Matter of fact, I might get some. Yeah. Hi, baby in electrical services. You got a free membership. Thank you for coming in. We will be having a free members only live stream October 14th. It's a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And we may do some giveaways on that. All right. Oh, great, great, great. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to wrap this up because I have to get on the road and go and meet those folks and sell those 3 items and then go get baby girl. You're not into Christmas either? You know, even if you don't believe in Jesus, Christmas is just a time of giving, just a time of showing people that you love them, you know? My daughter doesn't want us to have, Santa Claus. She believes the presents should come from whoever they come from and not from a fictitious person, which is okay. That's okay. I'll go along with whatever she wants. I celebrate Jesus's birthday at Christmas with a nativity scene, but I also do a Christmas tree, and I love snowman decorations for Christmas. So, oh, I am selling my diaper genie, some metal stackable stools, and a scale, a digital scale. I had to get me another one because the one that I got, you had to have an app on your phone to find out the body fat and all of that stuff. And my phone is too old to support that. So I don't have that. But anyway, so those 3 things. I believe in Jesus, but I've also endured a lot of trauma during that season. Yes, and you're right. The entire fall and winter holiday seasons are hard on a lot of people. And a lot of people are alone and they don't have anywhere to go to celebrate with family for holidays and things like that. And I will be doing something for over Thanksgiving and something over Christmas where I will be on extended period of time just to kind of try to celebrate and entertain people, and people can just drop in and drop out as we go. So thank y'all so much. Have a wonderful day on purpose. Remember, God loves you and so do I. Bye until tomorrow. See you at 12 noon for trivia.